maybe we're
Sorry.
gone. We're here. We're playing a game.
Are
We're
we?
back. Maybe God, I hope this is actually recording. If it's not,
If it's not, we just take two and fix everything we did wrong.
Messed up the first time.
Yeah, can we do the intro again?
No. This is after the mid roll. It's after the mid roll.
I get to do it a third time.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Oh
boy!
my gosh.
So
Well,
you
I
guys,
still
won't get it
something
right.
That would definitely get us DCMA.
you're there in the forest. Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
You're in the forest and you're talking to these furbolgs.
Well, right now we're talking amongst ourselves.
You were talking.
Yeah, we're
amongst
talking
yourselves.
amongst ourselves.
Yeah. You're
There's only one
talking
for
amongst
both, and
yourselves.
it's me.
I mean, I think we wrapped that up though. You didn't know too much more, and
Yeah, I think we've hit
Farva-
everything that we wanted to talk about.
Farva, the tribe leader, is going around talking to people, gauging interest in Plan A or Plan B. So it's going to take a little while before they get back to you.
It's nice to see that they're all talking to each other.
What a world that must be.
And they're probably all talking in giant, so I'm the only one who understands what they're saying.
They are speaking in giant.
Well, they're speaking dubstep language.
Blah, 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 blah.
Thanks,
Drop
I
the
hate it.
bass.
You love
That's what-
dubstep.
That's what giant is to me.
I'm, you know,
they just speak in
Sadly.
Inception in the Inception soundtrack.
sadly, it's not that far off.
Yeah. And
They
primordial
speak in
is
the they speak in the like 2010s disaster movie, like yeah.
So, do you guys discuss things while she's kind of walking around, talking to people, or are you just eating and kind of staring at each other awkwardly, or?
Can I roll an intelligence check?
Because
on
Keelakek is
dragons?
100% just staring at everybody awkwardly.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I guess what we would have been discussing over the however long it takes is getting a general idea of what the immediate area and environment is around Draxan's home, so that we can be a bit prepared for what to expect, if there's any kind of particular creatures, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then as that comes up, we can assume that Draxan's told us.
I really like the idea that Keelakek is actually doing the Keelakek thing where he's not even sitting with us, he's over somewhere else playing music. He introduced himself with his full name and is now across the forest. I was going to say across the room, but
Yeah.
across the forest playing music for somebody else.
That sounds like
Roll performance for Keelakek. Josh, where'd you go?
He disappeared.
Disappeared
Josh
into
is
the
like,
void.
no.
Nope.
We've been abandoned.
I
Once
disappeared into the void. Keelakek is playing a music. Sure.
Yeah. He's sad, but there's no way that he would meet an entire family and not be like, Keelakek Von, whatever. I don't know his full name. He said it so many
Not-
times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Keelakek on Keelakek.
Keelakek Von Keelakek at your service.
He rolled a 14.
Bad.
Okay.
He's got a plus 10 to that.
His heart is not in it. His heart's not in it.
Yeah, it's this really long, drawn out, sad song.
It's the beginning of Bohemian Rhapsody.
All of us are like, we're like cutting our chicken, just like,
It's like, get to the good part.
Jeez.
Skip ahead.
Yeah, right?
That's not.
You know, like that guy who picks Bohemian Rhapsody at karaoke, and you're like, okay, dude. Now we have
Skip to the
Sorry.
middle.
Yeah, can we get to the second part?
Miss Real Luck, no, we will not let you go. Let
Let
him
it
go.
go.
Josh wants us to move on.
He's
He's
eating.
gonna have to
We don't
cut
care.
that whole thing.
YouTube, please don't claim my video.
I think we're singing, I think we're
bad
fine.
enough that it doesn't count.
Yeah.
You don't know. I got age restricted the other day. You don't
somewhere,
know.
somewhere Freddy is
Popeyes
turning in
biscuit.
his grave.
Sorry.
The what? Huh? What?
It's your fault. Specifically, Jay.
Sorry. I'm
This
really
video is
sorry.
getting-
It's
Buddy,
not true.
this
I
is-
don't know what the real reason was, but why take chances?
This video is brought to you by the letter F.
Did
Verbold.
we,
I'm playing
Yeah.
an Aussie.
We can
I
talk
think
about it
we-
later.
I think we like violently killed something. So maybe that was the
We can talk about it later.
okay.
Yeah.
It was my
So
fault.
If we're not talking about anything, can we all just go walk around?
yeah, and as
We
you,
don't have to
as you
roleplay it
get
or
as you
anything.
get up
Oh.
as you get up to walk around, the elder comes back over to the group.
Never mind. I was going to go explore, but I guess I will come back and
So
stand right here.
you are free to walk around. The forest is open for everyone.
No, I mean it just seemed like you were done with your thing, so we should.
I am.
Yeah, I should be here and listen. So.
After having talked to everyone, there are 2 individuals that would like to go with you. The rest want to go to the city.
2?
Okay. What do they do exactly?
Well, one of them is Tomb.
Knew it.
Oh no!
The one NPC that has a name.
I can't wait for him to die tragically.
Don't wish for my brother's death.
Is he your brother?
After having out,
They're all brothers.
They're family. They're all family.
Everybody born during the same season is related, like siblingly related.
That's
They're like the-
communal.
The others.
They're like the opossums from Ice Age.
The other's a druid, like myself.
Okay.
Not
Um.
quite like myself.
Yeah, I really don't want to
I
see
don't
how
think
this family
anyone-
tree branches out, or rather,
It's real
Together.
convoluted.
You don't ask a lot of questions.
More of a circle.
We don't. It's like a vine.
like a money tree.
We don't talk about it.
A family.
No one questions it. No one keeps track of it because it doesn't matter to us.
Ew.
Sweet
Ew.
home in the fair wilds.
I don't like this. Maybe it was a good thing. The collector betrayed.
Get Llewellyn in there, some new blood.
A lot of it.
So,
How many blood plagues can she add to the family tree?
I also will be going to the town.
Okay.
Understandably.
Lead
Yeah, that's
them
fair.
there.
Yeah.
I
Do
am
you, want a map?
not in any condition to fight anymore. In my prime, maybe. Not anymore.
Well, we've tried our best to make the town safe. It's safe as a vague, ever-changing word. We did our best to clear out the dangers that were there. There should be no more impending dangers.
Yeah, the thing that they were after no longer exists. So.
Yes. So
The,
just keep that in
the
mind.
hags, we talked about that last night.
Yes. Just keep that in mind. Be cautious. It should be a safe town, and there are defenses that can be used at your disposal. But just be aware that this town has also seen chaos and ruin in recent days.
You'll want to find either someone named Mata and tell them that I sent you, or if you find the tavern, there's a furbolg there that will help. He is different than us, but he is similar.
How different?
He's I think he's from the mountains or somewhere else. He's not from here. I have learned from talking with him. I have learned that he's not from this continent.
He's also not a pacifist.
Really?
That he doesn't like piss?
I need
It's fine. When she said it, I was thinking the same
I need
thing.
Tendra to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I thought
Oh,
it
no.
too. I just wasn't gonna.
Oh no.
Fess up to it.
I'm
Go
never
on.
going to use Llewellyn's real
Face-to-face.
accent then with y'all.
Pacifist.
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 You take 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
From what?
A boulder
Oh, what?
Trap!
fell out of the sky.
Rocks fall, Tindra dies.
Rocks fall, Tindra dies. My god.
That was the not so minor
It was-
trap that Tuna redeemed last session.
It
The
was
trap was from God.
Hey.
But
Yes.
No, it wasn't from God.
Well, how many boulders are just flying above me while I'm having dinner?
Okay, well, you'll find out.
Someone was juggling.
You'll find out given the context for things that are happening in the area.
Okay.
Dragons can carry boulders.
My god.
bro, I
No,
think
no,
the
no.
dragon
Yeah,
just
also,
disliked your
it's-
show.
This is the bird from Raft.
Your dragon hit you with the downvote.
Yeah, apparently, jeez. Maybe the
just-
dragon needs to learn a sense of humor.
Yay. Why does it sound like something huge is dropping up top of me right now?
You get hit with the wily coyote downvote.
Yeah.
And yeah, and
It has
I love how
it hits Tindra
I'm
and then just kind of
sitting,
rolls
I'm
off.
sitting at a table with all of you, and a massive boulder hits me. And doesn't affect anything else.
It says Acme on the side, Acme Incorporated.
And there's like a sign that comes out underneath. I'm fine.
Worth.
And then another sign, worth it.
It's fair.
No,
it's fair.
I like the
So
idea
another
that it
boulder
was an
fall.
Ewok trap that only crushed Tindra.
It just kind of hit him and bounced off, but it hurt real bad.
Oh,
Bro, that's my whole health bar. Shit, I would.
You would have went
Good thing
unconscious.
I'm-
You
good-
wouldn't have
good thing
died
I'm
though.
Good thing I'm a beefy wizard, eh?
It's a good thing you're a beefy
Fair.
wizard.
I'm sorry, man. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
That's all right. You're already dealing with some stuff.
Yeah,
dude,
stuff.
yeah, right.
So that was weird. Anyway, I'm gonna take me and rest of the tribe done, I guess. And you're gonna track down a
but-
dragon?
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll probably be doing most of that. Before you leave, do you have any arrows that I could have?
Arrows.
Yeah, kind of
Arrows.
starting to run low.
Let's find what we have in the supply. I can give you 30.
That's great. I'll take them all.
Wonderful.
Can I get 20? Can I get 27 good berries?
Hmm.
That'd be like 2.5 castings of good berry.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, 30.
Grandma's not coming with us. She can use a spell slot.
Exactly right.
Yeah, but she's gonna have to make the dangerous trek back to Dun.
Yeah. what
Also,
if there's
good berry
another-
only
We
lasts for a
already-
day.
We
So-
already
Fine,
killed
I'm
the
literally going to eat a
giant.
whole bushel.
We already killed the giant that was blocking the path. See, if we hadn't killed the giant, they would have gotten,
There you go.
Yeah,
smushed.
they would have talked to it in their giant language, and they would have been
No.
able to have a conversation with it.
Nah, they would have gotten eaten alive.
We would have tried
No,
to
no.
talk to it, and we probably would have ascertained what it wanted and give it to it, and then just
No.
walked on.
No,
Well,
definitely would have died.
With a crazy idea, I'm not sure if that would have worked.
I don't know.
I don't
Depends
know.
on
Maybe it
what
would have
culture
I don't
worked.
know what this
I
creature
guess.
is you're speaking of, but it seems
It was.
You'll see its body. We left it there as a reminder.
2 heads, massive.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, Frank."
You mean
Oh, God.
Steve?
You guys killed Frank.
You killed Steve. Or Frank, rather.
No,
She
it's
just-
Frank and Steve. There
she
was
just-
two
she
heads.
Oh yeah,
two
it's
names.
2 heads.
She casts the spell a few times for you and just hands you like a bag of good berries.
I eat 27 exactly.
Can I have one?
No.
Oh,
I mean, there should be 3
There's
left over.
more. There's
27 of
3
them.
extras. Yeah.
no, it's
Yeah.
okay. He said no.
I'm saving those for emergencies.
No, it's okay.
Listen, this place is dangerous, okay? There's rocks that
I-
fall out of the sky.
I just want us all to acknowledge that Tindra, like the way Tom is playing Tindra, is my like birth control. That's
Oh my god.
why I
You
don't
have
want
27
kids.
all 27 in one go just for to hope for the best?
You're just the worst child. You suck.
Second worst, I propose.
Second
Draxan-
worst.
Draxan, was there something you wanted to speak with me about?
Right. Yes. I have been practicing the things that the tribe tried to teach me before the
wonderful.
dragon incident, and I've learned that I finally figured out how to do some things, and I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns on one of the arrows in my quiver.
Oh, that would be handy.
I finally figured out how to do it.
Good. Good. That will be that will certainly come in handy. And perhaps maybe once this is all said and done, you can teach some others how to do it.
I hope so.
We're gonna go. I hope we see you soon. I hope.
And then they all died on the way back to Dun.
Don't say that.
Don't manifest it. We're trying to
Why
get them
would
back
you do
safe.
that?
We did
Safe
clear their
travels.
path.
It should be easier for us to get there if
unless
we follow
Steve
the
has
same
a
path.
partner.
Right.
Avoid the fire and you should be fine. I wish you safe travels.
Lucio, it's been good seeing you.
You as well, Farva.
Alicia.
Yes, that is my given name.
I thought you didn't have a name.
We take names to deal with travelers. Do you think that you were the first people to interact with my clan before?
No, but when you first met us and we asked you your name, you said you don't believe in names. But now we found out you have 2.
Would you have preferred I call him Tree?
I mean, it's still a name.
Is his name Tree?
No.
Oh.
If that's by
Can
what he
it
goes,
be?
if that's
Yeah,
by what he
I'm
goes
very
by, then that's a
confused.
name.
If
I
that
do
is-
like the name Tree.
If that is what you
if-
wish to call him.
If we're taking
Names
like-
have very little meaning for us.
We use them so other people know who we are, not for us to know who we are.
But you talk to each other in your own little name. So it wasn't for our benefit, it was for yours.
Actually, you guys wouldn't have understood that he was talking in giant. She was talking in giant.
Oh, okay.
Well, you didn't specify that, Joshua.
You're right, I didn't. I apologize.
Well,
Roll a deck save.
She reaches out and hugs you, and then gathers the rest of the tribe and leaves a couple behind and heads out.
Do they have like caravans and stuff, or is it just like they were literally living in like makeshift sort of?
And yes, that's like one.
Cool.
It's whatever they can carry.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
They pack up their supplies and roll out.
Okay.
Left behind.
So,
left
so who have we got
behind
with us? We've got Fom, Tomb,
Tomb.
and who else?
Thumb.
a druid.
A name was
with
not
a
given.
Druid.
No name, because of course.
Well, that's handy because so we just call that one Druid, no problem.
Just call him Tree.
Yeah, I'll ask the druid that was left behind. Name, pick one.
That's
Give
not
us
how
a
this
name
wo-
so you can make.
That's not
give
how
us
this
a name so
works.
you
Cool. So
You-
you're going
You're
by
Tree.
Bob.
You Tree. I like it.
Cool. Perfect.
Oh,
So we've
you
got
really
Tomb-
don't care.
Tomb and
No,
Tree.
we super don't.
I really don't.
Okay. Tomb and tree.
is appropriate, I think.
Wait, is Tree like lanky?
Demille?
Tree is shorter than Draxan by a lot, actually.
He's
Okay.
got a really cool. He's got a really bushy hairstyle.
No,
Is it because he's younger than me, or is he just
Tree is
Actually
Tree is young.
that tracks?
How young? Like baby? Like
He's not.
teens?
He is not of age for furbolgs because Draxan is just barely is like a year or two over being of age.
Yep.
So he is a furbolg minor.
He's basically a teenager. Yeah.
Can we call him sapling? He's not a
Just
tree
sap. We
yet.
just call him Sap.
Sap.
That
I already made my note. Now I'm gonna have to cross that out, and it's gonna look untidy.
Seems like a you problem.
This is one. Oh no, this isn't. This is gonna be a him problem when I kill him off.
You leave the boy alone.
I
Listen,
will
you-
punch you if you attack him.
now
I
no.
never said anything about attacking him.
All
I
right.
thought we were supposed to be working together.
We are. I just have an aversion to children.
He
He's
doesn't
still
play
older
well
than you.
with others. Yeah, he's like a lot older than you. You're 8. He's a teen. Even if he's 13 exactly.
No, he's
So
older. He's
much
older
older.
than that. He's older than that.
I mean, what is he in Furbolg years?
You don't know.
I'm assuming he's like 16, 17.
In furbolg years or human year equivalent?
Human year equivalent.
No, I asked for Furbolg years.
Oh. I don't know, but Sap is coming with us.
There you go.
I'm not
Sap.
gonna.
Yay.
Where is he?
So he's definitely younger than me because Furbolgs reach adulthood at 30, so he's definitely younger than 30, and I am.
Yay.
Yeah, because Draxan is 33.
Yeah.
He is just over the cusp.
He's in the
There you go.
combat tracker. He's on the map.
How
Hey
old
guys,
is
we've got him.
Well,
He's
he's not on
living.
the map, but he's on the combat tracker.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
well, I was meaning.
I think
Oh.
Tomb needs to be on there too.
Yeah, I'll get him.
And then can they
I
be
mean,
on my
we
cohort
changed-
tab?
We changed Tree's
On your
name because we
cohorts tab.
discovered he's a teenager.
Oh,
They're not your cohorts.
It could be.
So his name is
Error
Sprout.
message.
No.
Sap.
For
Sap.
sapling.
Everything is going
Sapling.
wrong today.
Close enough. See, I got
I
it.
see something in the error tabs that I don't like.
No, it's fine. I'm just using it as a template.
Mhm.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't see an
all
error
DMs do.
tab.
I do.
Well, I just closed it.
I was
Fine.
about to, and then I
see it.
read something.
So whatever. I don't care. I don't care that you've seen
But
that. You know what he is.
I do. Know
Yeah,
that. I don't
yeah.
like it.
He a boy. He the boy.
Oh boy, we have a good track record with those.
Hey, Dan's alive, isn't he?
Uh-huh. That's 1 out of 4.
Hey, I took care of mine.
Wow.
They said, Squire, they're not good at anything. So I said, here's the knife. Be careful. Go back to the tavern.
I did the same, and mine died still somehow, and I'm not a fan.
Yours fell on his head and broke his neck.
That was
And
not
then
mine.
you sent him.
That was mine. I did heal him though.
Yours didn't listen to orders exactly.
He was trying to be a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Aw,
You
the
taught
poor
him he could do
boy.
cool things
I did teach him to
before
do
he was
cool things.
ready.
Aw.
Gotta keep him nice and
I
humble.
got all these cool tricks I can do. Oh crap! It's not working the way I thought it would,
That's so
and
sad.
now I'm dead.
Oh,
Well-
why did you tell me? I would have much better known. Oh no.
Well, you have Tomb, and you have Sap with you currently. Congratulations. You also have Dan.
I assume Draxan would know what
I'm dirty
kind
Dan.
of things Tomb does, like what kind of weapons he uses.
Yeah. He got them niggers. He's got a crossbow as well.
I see. What kind of crossbow?
We know what he said. It's okay.
What? It's a dagger. What the?
Yeah, I know
What
it.
is-
No, I know. I know you said dagger. It's just funny. It just sounds. It's like when Llewellyn said pacifist, and it sounded like pacifist.
All three of us reacted, so you know.
Josh, is this your favorite session of the game?
I hate this so much right now.
You know, we can always go somewhere else and just not be in this forest anymore.
Okay.
It was just like when Tom said the word for pants, underpants.
I'm
Yeah,
having a
Josh.
good time at
Wait,
the very least.
that's what they're called.
So, with your new companions, you travel into the forest, further into the forest, because you're already there.
We were gonna go first to where they saw these tracks that they
where
suspected was from
where
a
they saw the
second
tracks. Okay. So that means that you're going to have to cross the Faerie River again to the other side of it.
Okay.
Fairly simple though. You can just walk across from where you guys took your bath.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can start to travel kind of in a northwesterly direction where you'll get to like the edge of the Faerie Sea. Now, keep in mind, if you're looking at the map, each one of these hexes is a day's worth of travel. So this inland sea, is basically it's about 3 days worth of travel long, which is about 75 miles of coastline on one side.
That's a lot.
It's
Awesome.
big. It's bigger. No,
We
it's
still have the
smaller
horses,
than the Great
correct?
Lakes. You have what?
We still have the horses, correct?
Some of them, yeah.
Not
Obviously, not everybody is going to be able to travel via horse now.
Well, I was just thinking, if we've got 2 extra people who aren't on horses, we won't be able to go at horse speed anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a druid.
I mean, yeah, but that gets
That
them
is
an hour.
Become a horse.
I mean, we
You
have
can't-
stuff. We can have the horse haul stuff, and when people get tired, they can get on the horses just to keep it even. Because I feel like some of us are better at not getting tired from it. So it just seems fair. It's like walk alongside the horses.
Yep, that's fine.
Cool.
So somebody in the party roll a d20. You do be traveling though.
Draxan,
It'd be
on
Aaron.
you, on you, dude. Wait, why me?
Because every time
Nailed it.
Thorn rolls, it's bad.
Well,
Yeah,
Tom,
but it could literally be
too,
anybody
so-
other than me. I don't want the stress.
You know what? Next time Thorn does it.
Yeah. Ah, no, okay. You get the.
Don't know why it rolled twice, but okay.
So we rolled a 2.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Nope.
You. I tried, guys.
I
You
would like
should have
to
went with
point
my
out-
table idea. 1 good, 2 bad, 3 good, 4 bad. Even with my table idea, 2 still bad. Never mind. Carry on.
I would like to point out that while we're traveling, I still remain alert to danger because we are in my favorite terrain.
Always good.
Mila's trying to get Sap to cast Goodberry.
So as you're walking, a very thick fog begins to roll in, and it slows you. No, it doesn't, because you have Draxan with you.
Haha.
Difficult terrain don't mean nothing.
It's hard to see, but you're still able to travel.
I am sniffing. Bloodhound. Like
Yep. That's yep. So it's a little bit harder to move around, but you're still able to do it because Draxan.
yeah, Draxan.
And I know you
I'm
guys
so
have
glad you became a ranger before we came out here because oh my
That
god.
was literally the point. It's literally why I did it.
all right. So unless you guys want to do some sort of RP during the night or anything like that, I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing we did last time to make travel a little faster.
Can I do a quick survival check to try and look for traces of dragon?
Sure, just to see if it's like maybe moved. I'm gonna say this is at. Nope, it's your favorite terrain, isn't it? It's a straight roll for you. You don't have advantage.
I don't get the advantage from
Well,
favorite enemy.
you have disadvantage because the fog is kind of like super thick, so it's harder to see the traces of things. You can still do it.
Okay.
You're really good at this, I think.
I am decent good at survival.
15's still not bad. Let me make a roll real fast, and we'll find out if you notice anything.
If I do, I get to know their exact number, their size, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's a
Wait,
favorite. That's a favorite terrain feature.
Okay. You find traces of a dragon.
How big is it?
It is. Do you get?
It says their size, so I assume their size category.
Oh, okay. Okay. It is. It is large.
Large.
This particular dragon is large.
Large.
You can make a nature check specifically to see if like maybe you can tell like what kind of dragon it is based on the tracks.
Okay.
With that, actually, I'm not gonna make you roll that because you can like you see the tracks and you can smell this putridness about it. There's no
flashbacks.
yeah, it smells very much the same as the other one that you but the tracks don't match up. Like this looks smaller than what you remember.
I don't like that. How long ago was it in this area?
Those tracks were here or were made here 2 days ago.
Oh, I will let everybody know that. That is important information. So either it's really close by because this was made 2 days ago, or it landed here briefly and then flew somewhere. So
Is there anything around that would be a cause for it to chill here? Is there
Water.
is there something other than the water?
Where you guys are at, Draxan, you would know that the sea's about maybe 3-4 hours travel. It may have been hunting.
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to see. But maybe there's like a carcass or something.
You don't see any carcasses around, but everything currently is kind of obscured by this fog. And now that you're looking at it, like it's not the right color. Like it's not green like poison. I don't know. but like the fog is just. It's like somebody turned the saturation up to 10.
Gross.
Do I get the sense that the fog is magical in nature?
You can kind of count check.
Do I get that sense from this being my favorite enemy and favorite terrain?
No.
Fuck my rolls
Okay.
tonight. Jesus.
There's a
As soon as, sorry, I was just
magical
gonna say,
feel to it. Go ahead.
as soon as people start talking about the air being bad, I am no longer going to breathe.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay. You can hold your breath indefinitely, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Lucky.
Does
Just wanted
Tindra,
to, just a side note.
does Tindra say that the fog is magical or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, I will check it on myself to cast Detect Magic, just because.
You are
Useful.
instantly blinded. You are surrounded by fog. It is magical, and it's just this bright conjuration magic. Somebody
Well,
found something funny.
this is
You said conjuration.
conjuration magic. And I can't see.
I mean, as soon as you drop the spell, like that goes away. It's just so bright. It's everywhere.
No, I kind of hold on to it for a while, just because it's kind of funny.
Okay. You're
How
not
long
sure.
does this spell last?
Oh, like a minute.
10 minutes.
10 minutes? Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, I'm not holding it for 10 minutes. He's just. Whoa. Whoa.
Trippy, huh?
Can I send my familiar
Where to?
into the fog?
What are you doing? Are you holding fingers in front of Demille's
Yeah.
eyes?
Yeah.
He's not reacting at all. He's just.
It's no, you just see a different magic appear in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
So where are we sending familiar?
I just want to send the familiar into the fog a bit and just get them to, basically, I kind of want to gauge whether the fog is just in our immediate area or if it encompasses a lot of the forest. So I would send him
So,
like
Up or
up, yeah,
Okay.
to get like more of a an overview of
what is
what's
what is
going on.
the form of this?
It's a hawk currently.
A hawk. Okay. So you send the hawk up. Are you looking through its eyes, or are you just getting like? Are you just gonna have
Depending
it-
on how far up it needs to go, I think I can only look for its eyes for like 100 feet or so. So I'll be happy to just have it come back to me and like convey. I think that's what it
Okay.
can do, right? It can
Sure.
convey
Yeah.
images
So it goes
when it comes back. So
It goes up like 100 feet, and you can no longer see through its eyes. It goes past that, and it continues up and up and up and up, and then it comes back down and shows you basically images of this fog rolling in off of the sea.
okay,
But it's following, for the most part, it's following like the path of the rivers, and it's got a pretty wide like spillover on either side of it.
okay. I'll relay that information to Draxan and the Furbogs in particular. Just to see if this is something that they might be familiar with from obviously this being their home.
Not particularly, no.
Can I roll an intelligence check?
It may just be a time of year kind of thing. You can make an intelligence check, yeah.
I mean, this is magical, so it won't be a seasonal thing.
What is?
Can I make an intelligence check specifically about dragons so I can have the advantage?
Sure.
Awesome.
What are you looking for?
To see if because it's a poison dragon potentially, if this fog is something that could be caused by it living here.
Okay.
So would that just be straight intelligence, or would that be a specific skill?
I think for you that'd be nature.
nature?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad I have advantage on this -1 roll.
Oh,
That's
And
good.
Advantage.
That's good. So the age of the dragon that you saw tracks for doesn't match up with this kind of like weather effect, and green dragons don't do this kind of stuff.
I would make it. Sorry, you go. You
They're
speak.
more of kind of like a forest control kind of a dragon. Like they weasel their way in, corrupt things, they take over the vines and the trees and all kinds of stuff, and they control those in the area that they're living in. This doesn't match up. It's not right. So you're not sure if this is from another dragon or if this is maybe something else.
Being a learned fellow, can I do a bit like an intelligence check just to see if I know any other dragon types that could cause it? I mean, we are aware that there's potentially 2 dragons around. Maybe it's a different color type thing.
Could it also be one kind of dragon? Could it be one kind of dragon pretending or like charading as a different kind of dragon?
Identity theft is not a joke, Lonnie.
The Fae do it all the time, Demille.
So I need you.
The Fae don't have rules.
You can. They have rules.
Yeah.
Very loosely.
They have whole.
Demille's sitting here with disguised self, just. I don't know what you're talking about.
They changed their rules on a whim to suit them.
Of course, like any court. Anyway.
Oh, got him.
Yeah,
America. You can make this roll with disadvantage.
Ooh, okay.
I believe in you.
Just a straight intelligence?
I would say this is Arcana.
Okay.
Meme game on point today, Lou.
Saw that too coming.
Yep.
Perfect.
You're not sure. This is unfamiliar to you. I don't recognize this place.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
what do you do?
Well, we're not in the fog, right? Or we're like right on the edge of
Oh
it?
yeah, it's covering you guys,
Okay.
surrounding you,
Mm.
penetrating.
It's obviously not
your
causing. Ew.
Rocks fall and Josh dies.
But who will run our game?
The ghost
well,
of Josh, which I will now summon. He's back.
Obviously, it's not causing us any detrimental effects so far. And sorry, just I know you said it was coming from the ocean. Is it that it was encompassing the entirety of the forest, or just like the next day of travel? Or
everywhere around the sea, for as far as your bird could see, was
Okay.
encompassed with this fog.
okay, good to know. Well, we just kind of have to kind of gamble that it's not going to give us significantly lingering effects, but we should probably have a rest here just to observe the long-term effects of a rest period to
Noted.
see if it causes any detrimental issues.
Okay.
And in that way, at least we can potentially back out, as we're not super invested in this fog just yet. If it, we can then also maybe gauge if the fog is a temporary thing, if it extends, if it's getting bigger, all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, are you
Hydrate.
all?
Kidding.
What?
Kidding.
Are you all gonna make
I
camp?
had the
Are you gonna
response.
travel?
It's like Pavlov's dog. I don't.
Yeah. The way I reached.
The absolute startle, like it just climbed up my body.
Are you going to continue to push on, or are you going to rest, or?
I mean, I say we rest here for now.
What time is it?
And then
It's like the next evening.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we're
I
on
say we
day
rest here for
2
now
now?
and just like I say, gauge whether this fog is going to be detrimental to us, and then press on in the morning.
I mean, is there
If it
anything
is
I can
detrimental,
do?
we don't want it to be. We don't want to be further in if it is ends up being bad.
Okay.
Can I roll can I roll history to see if I have any knowledge from prowling the stacks of the library?
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there anything I can do? But
What can I ask you a question, Lonnie?
Yeah. Ignore that. I was trying to. Okay. What? Fuck. Shit.
We're gonna.
I just made a whole
we're gonna
bunch
keep
of
that
stuff.
with it. We're gonna keep that with a caveat. Demille, it's
It's the
It's-
second day.
it's pinned.
Oh, it's pinned?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It was.
Where is it?
It's in the pin messages in the Discord.
I was gonna
Oh.
say you have been given this calendar several times by
I haven't.
now.
I
I
don't-
haven't
Mhm.
updated it. It is currently day 290.
Okay.
290.
Okay.
But anyway, the caveat.
I want to ask, like, what of your clothing? How much of your back does that cover? Like, are you of the like Marisha Ray mindset that sleeves are bullshit and you have this big open gap around
no.
this area, or?
It goes all the way from here to basically right here at my neck.
Okay.
The only skin that you would really see on me is gonna be like right here.
Okay.
And then my hands, which are wrapped.
Uh-huh.
But the rest of me is covered. Like I'm wearing a gi, I'm wearing several layers, and then it's tied at the waist.
Gotcha.
So I do have sleeves. Sleeves might be bullshit, but I do have them.
Okay. So, I want you to roll that check with advantage. So roll that d20 one more time, and I want everybody
Okay.
else to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
do I have to make it?
You do have to make the perception check
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Does mine become a straight
But
roll?
wouldn't it
because-
be advantage because I know it's there?
No, because you
insane.
don't know it's
I did
happening.
show it.
You're unaware that something is happening. Tindra,
Fuck.
Tindra might see something.
I've got a connection to dragons.
Not quite.
I don't know.
It's
okay.
not quite. It's not what you think.
Oh, you dropped a 20.
Drangons.
Oh
know.
man.
Thanks, Josh.
I dropped a
Yeah.
17.
So, okay, so Tindra. Lonnie's thinking about this, deep in thought.
It's difficult for her.
And you can, for whatever reason, you can start to see it's very faint, and nobody else seems to notice it. Maybe they're paying attention to other things. They're looking out into the fog, trying to get a sense of security, or is this a good place to put a put camp down, that sort of thing. And you see light coming out from under Lonnie's robes on her back, but it's like runes, like glowing runes that you can see underneath the clothing. And
Can I identify them, or do I just see like a light?
well, it's like looking through stained glass. It's hard to tell exactly what it is, but you can definitely see there's something on the other side of that. Lonnie, tell me exactly what you were looking for again?
I'm looking to basically the history, trying to recall books that I've read from when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Not much younger, young enough that it was a couple years back, but old enough to know. And I'm trying to kind of access the train of thought about dragons. Like I said before, is there another type of dragon that would mimic a different kind of dragon? Is there a kind of dragon that would cast something like this in its lair, like put a fog in its terrain, sort of thing? I'm basically absorbing the information that they have discovered and trying to walk it back.
Okay.
Specifically, if there's a notable dragon in history, like a Belgarath the Strange or whatever, and he's like a notorious black dragon, and this is something that he does.
So you're thinking about it, and you kind of jolt back, and you're hit with this memory, but it's not yours. You don't know where it's coming from, but you can see this long, slender, green, wingless dragon. It's almost more like a big salamander or something.
Okay.
It's this jade color more than like an actual like forest green.
So it's like it's kind of like a quasicodal, like almost like the Chinese dragon.
Yeah,
where
kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
It has like essentially it's got these like antlers for horns. It has these kind of feathery protrusions that come back off of its head almost like a beard. Very long, slender, like snake-like tongue. And its body is 40, 50, 60 feet long. You're not sure exactly how big, but it wraps around in coils, and you can see that anywhere that this thing goes, the moisture in the area is just absorbed. And then the memory shifts, and there's just this thick fog layer covering everything.
Okay, and I know that you said the memory shifts, so it's not exactly chronological, but do I get the sense that this is the aftermath of this dragon being in the area, sucking up all of the moisture in the air?
Maybe you get the feeling that this is what happens after it's been in an area for a long time. Yeah.
Okay, so when it inhabits an area, this fog starts to build.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is like a layer feature almost, like this.
You could
this
equate
fog.
it to something like that. Yeah, it's
Okay.
more like a weather effect when the dragon's been in an area for like the white dragons when they've been in an area for a long time. It just snows and snows and snows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
And then you're kind of shunted back to reality.
Okay, so probably just like...
Does her runes fade?
The runes fade.
Kind of sus.
She make this information. Oh, never mind. Go do your thing.
I I think I remember a dragon that dealt with things like this. It created this fog when it moved locations. It kind of followed it around, but it's not a green dragon in a traditional sense. It's a green, almost jade dragon, and it's long and slender, more like a snake than a lizard, I guess. And when it goes places, the moisture is absorbed. I don't know if that means that it's a river dragon or something like that. I can't remember more than that. Just that it's not got any wings.
So maybe it's like a baby dragon or an offshoot or something.
No, it's like 60 feet long. I don't think baby dragons hatch like that.
No, I mean, but like I mean, you say wingless. I mean, maybe it's like a teenager dragon.
I don't think so. I think this thing might be ancient or adult at least. I don't get the feeling that it was young.
Where did you like study dragons or something when you were younger?
I mean, there's a lot of free time at the monastery when they're not like beating you with sticks and stuff. You can wander around, and obviously the knowledge they want all of us to be aware of it, mostly locations and stuff, because we're glorified librarians. But yeah, I mean, when I wasn't kept in my room or otherwise training, yeah, I did a little reading.
I mean, it's just awesome. You have a really good memory to remember that far back.
I mean, it's only a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Don't you remember books that you read?
Yes, but I mean, that's kind of my whole thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's because I'm muscular. I'm not allowed to remember.
No,
books.
No. Monk monastery and their teachings are very foreign to me. So to find out that you studied dragons and can and that knowledge is still forefront in your mind is fascinating.
Studied is a loose term. I was never good at studying anything. Like meditating was also rough at first, but when you have a lot of time to reflect on what you've seen, that kind of lets you keeps it all right here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Can I do an insight check to see if Lani is aware that while she was remembering this book, it wasn't coming from like a memory, it may be coming from these runes?
That would be a hard thing to.
Because it's not that's so. What he's trying to insight is whether Lani is basically lying to him about the knowledge where she got it from, or if she doesn't know, effectively. You know what I mean? Like, is Lani telling me the truth about her getting this information from books? Because I think she's getting it from this magical light show on her back.
Sure, I think that's a viable use of an insight check. So yeah, go ahead. You make an insight check. And Lonnie, in the tower, you can roll deception or persuasion, whichever one you feel you would be using for this conversation. Not whichever one's better.
Yeah.
Whichever one you feel your character would be using at the
moment. Trust me, they are evenly terrible. But I don't have either of those. But I also don't know how to roll in the dice tower because I've never done it before. So how do I do that?
Drag it into.
Yeah.
Click it on the skill list and just drag it in.
Okay.
Yeah, you should.
I'm assuming there's another way, but that's how I do it.
Nope, that's pretty much it. So there's a little dice tower icon down there. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, perfect.
Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. she seems unaware.
Okay.
She's not.
Okay, that's good.
She's not lying to you necessarily.
But I can just
But
infer that she believes what she's saying
Yes.
when she's telling me this. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's all I needed. Lani, question for you: the fabric that you have in your bag, what kind of fabric is it? Is it very like thick? Is it quite so thin?
It's like a karate gi,
Like a
which
gi?
is to
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
So it's got like some parts that are thicker and some parts that are thinner.
Yeah.
But I've also
Mhm.
got like a layer underneath that's a little bit thinner. So it's got at least 2 layers.
Okay. Just next time Tinder asks you to think about something really hard, he's just going to position himself behind you. Can you look out of that field and tell me what you know about wheat,
What?
please?
Yeah, absolutely. Wheat. It's a
Yeah.
byproduct.
How many
that's fine.
sand particles
That's
are
fine.
on this
That's fine.
beach?
This is very interesting because, like I say, it's something that he finds knowledge fascinating. So the fact that you can access whatever the fuck's going on is interesting to him. So cool. Thank you very
I
much.
don't
Appreciate
know.
it. Appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That's right. Lonnie has no idea this happened.
Not a problem.
Can't see behind me, only ahead.
Yeah, you can. All right, cool. Lonnie appears unaware.
As always.
So
Check that emote in the chat. What?
Somebody give me a D20 for
Tom, you got this, bro.
to see if something happens.
See, I want Thorn to
The
do it
night.
now. Actually, can Aaron do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think
Aaron,
he's
do
gonna
it.
get a better roll?
I mean, anyone can do
No.
That's
I just wanna
that's a
see.
6.
Hmm.
Ooh,
find
we are
out.
rolling like shit tonight.
Let's
Yeah, we
are.
find. Move
I
on.
typically roll really well, but I guess it is what
Obviously
it is.
not.
Not for this.
Not for this, yeah.
I don't think any of us
Keyword
have rolled
being
well
typically.
for this.
Either that,
Typically-
or our roles
Yeah,
are just
yeah.
destined for us to
Typically.
have some combat.
I'm a lucky boy.
Let me just. I'm just to. Okay,
Oh my
yeah.
god, bro! That
Plot
can
twist,
we use?
rolling
no,
a
I never
20
rolled.
is
Delete
dragon.
my
Oh,
roll.
okay.
Delete my
So
roll.
that points to this.
I don't want it anymore.
I had a feeling before I even roll it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make this joke where I roll the dice just to see what comes out,
Yeah.
and it'll probably be a natural 20 just to like fuck with us. Sorry, I said the F word again. Sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry.
YouTube gods.
How dare you?
And then and it did it. So I feel like my donations to Fantasy Grounds employees are really paying
It's
off.
paying off. Yeah. See, they just took my donation and ran
Nice.
with it
Yeah,
Okay.
that's that was actually a scammer.
as they
Sorry,
were running away, going, should have got a receipt.
All right. So nothing happens.
sucker.
Nothing happens during the night per se.
Per se, but I hate that word per se.
Per se.
Oh, another point of order. Sorry, this is gonna be creepy, but how does Lani sleep? Does Lani sleep on her back, or does Lani sleep?
I am notably a side sleeper, and I sleep with my back to Jamil's butt when he's sitting.
That's fine. No problem.
Because
Thank you.
that's just that's how I'm used to it.
Yeah. No, it's not,
Unless
no problem.
Jamil has other plans, in which case I am literally sleeping on my back or side with my back out.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get some paper, and I'm gonna get some chalk.
do a sketch over it.
I'm
with
gonna
a-
cast. I'm gonna cast the sleep spell, and everything will be fine.
Listen, you could probably do that. You could probably knock out Jamil at least with the sleep. I
No,
don't.
I
probably
have-
not
Nope,
you,
he's
though.
immune to magic.
Oh, wait,
I'm
never
immune to
mind.
being asleep.
I could punch Demille asleep. He's got so little hit points.
That's fair.
That's coming from the wizard
That's
Yeah, I don't
fair.
have a lot of.
I think the only one who can't punch Demille asleep is me.
and Demille.
Yeah, I can't. punch
No, I
myself
think he
in
could
the
too.
If you tried hard enough.
Stop.
All right, cool. That's
Not
fine.
if I cast
I'm
mirror
not doing
image.
anything weird.
One
It was
am I?
just an
Ooh.
interesting- just a
You
bit
all
interesting.
wake up the next day. Well rested. Everything's okay.
Stop saying it like that, bro.
Ritually
The
casting.
fog fog is still there.
Joshua.
Tindra's going to unspool his mind until he can get answers for this.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's his weakness.
What are you casting?
He has to
Yeah.
know. I'm casting as of now every day. First thing of the day, I'm ritually casting. I don't think I can ritually cast it. I'm casting Mage Armor.
Mage armor in the mornings. Okay.
Yes, sir.
nice.
Yep, that's fine.
Just-
Okay,
Just
so
an update.
the fog is still there. The fog is still there, and you notice that it is unusually dark.
Okay, so how are we going to how are we going
Because
to
there is a solar eclipse.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Dude.
Does that
Hey,
mean
ma-
anything significant to
Maybe that's
to
why the Fae
Furbolgs?
the Fae portal thing is so thin right now.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah. Is that because we were told by the elder that it was a day away from 1 day a year? Sorry, that the veil is broken.
So it is now 291 on the calendar for those of you keeping track.
291.
Bingo!
1, 2, 3. God dang it.
So tomorrow is the 4th day of the week.
Nah, I know.
So
You sure? Have you got the calendar up there?
Yeah, I've got it up. It just doesn't X itself out.
So those of you who have a particular affinity for the Feywild, as well as, you know what, I think everybody can make this check after thinking about it for a while. I'm not making the rolls for Keelakek. If the player was here, he would probably try to make these rolls as well, but sorry, KP. So, oh jeez, it's a new day. Okay, so Demille, you can make this check. Draxan, you can make this check. Llewellyn, you also can make this check. Tindra, you would be able to make this check. And Lonnie, you will be making this. You will be making this check with advantage.
I was gonna say it's okay if I'm discluded.
Demille and Draxan. Demille and Draxan. This is going to be. I'm gonna say nature or religion, whichever one you want.
Oh well, hello there.
Llewellyn is definitely religion check. Tindra, for you, this would be Arcana, religion, or nature. You can make either one of those.
Ooh, baby.
And Lonnie,
Yeah, I'll get it.
Lonnie, you can do. I want to say history or religion.
Rose doing the
History
fucking
is so
the
much
sheesh.
better.
And Lonnie gets advantage on this. Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Well done.
Okay. Demille and Lonnie,
Yeah.
you guys
Oh, sorry.
have some information here. Tindra, you know what to look for. The runes light up again.
Thank you. Now, here's the next question. Same location as before?
No. It's still the back, but
Cool.
different places.
Yep, thank you very much. Now, then the next question then is, where was the initial room? On her, like, just generally on her back? Is it in
There
the
were
shoulder?
a few of them. They were scattered.
Okay,
But
and
this
this one
one
is this one scattered as a
Kind of
focus one, or-
oriented differently. Like going the other way. Kind of like it's rotated.
Mhm,
Oh,
okay.
is it like when it like a lock where it has different sort
Oh
of
fuck!
That's
Sorry.
what Tindra's noting down, by the way. He's noting down if there's a particular combo that these.
Maybe. So
Can I
Uptown, uptown.
re-roll with my
do you have a class?
whatever.
Do you have a class feature?
No, I had like stuff from people.
Oh, what do you
That donated.
Hang on.
Inspiration.
Channel
I
redemptions.
think I had
You
inspiration.
have an
Like
inspiration.
proper-
You have an inspiration. You can use. It's a D8.
Slap that bad boy on there.
Nah, I mean it doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
fine. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So, Jamil, you made a religion check.
I did indeed.
This is a solar eclipse. The moon is in front of the sun, lined up perfectly. This is not an insignificant event for individuals who happen to worship Iffy. The moon's a big deal for them, specifically crescents, but moon's kind of a big deal. You have heard of instances where the veil between two planes may be very, very thin when planetary bodies align. Like, say, the moon and the sun.
Interesting.
So this may be the day where that veil is nearly non-existent.
Great.
Taper thin, essentially. Anything can come through.
Great.
It's a good thing Esther's not around.
Also forgot to say this earlier, but I'll just type it in chat.
Lonnie. Once again, this memory is not your own.
Great.
Years and years and years ago, this happened once before. Leading up to this eclipse, there was a thick fog rolling in off of the Faerie Sea. In this memory, you realize that that isn't fog, it's steam. The veil, the proximity, the alignment of these planetary bodies is causing the sea to boil. You haven't seen it yet, but you're looking at this vast body of water that is, for the most part, associated with the Feywild. It's right in the name. Boiled off. Nothing left when the memory's done. Completely empty. And you have no idea how long the eclipse lasted, because the memory that you're getting is like the tail end of it. And in the sky, even though the eclipse is only at a crescent moon, it's still nearly fully dark. As if night had taken over.
Okay.
And then you are shunted back to reality.
I feel like this doesn't happen very much for Lonnie.
That's a
and so-
Raven moment.
Yeah,
It's
having a
You're starting to worry, maybe?
yeah.
I would say Lou, Draxan, and Demille, you guys can also make perception checks again to see if you would have noticed the light show on Lonnie's back. Tindra, you kind of have an idea. You know what
Where
it is,
was that earlier?
right?
He's looking.
I mean,
Yeah.
So Demille and Lou, as you guys are like trying to like think of what this may mean, Demille, you know, like you have some inkling of knowledge here because of your connection with religion in and of itself, but as you're thinking about this and pondering what it may mean, you're pretty much all distracted except for Draxan, who's just like racking his brain trying to figure out what's going on. Distracted by the light show on Lonnie's back.
I want to notice it and like quickly turn and like flap my cape, so I'm just like up behind her.
That's fine, but when you turn around and like have your cape up, you can see that Tindra and Demille have already seen it.
Okay, I'll let whatever's happening happen, and then if it fades or whatever, I will let Lonnie know that Demille and Tindra saw it.
Do I
Well,
notice that other
Lonnie-
people notice?
Oh yeah, 100%. But Lonnie doesn't seem to know that this is going on herself.
Yeah.
Lonnie doesn't seem to notice, and
And when I go into these like memories, am I like almost comatose face in
it's just like you're deep in thought, like you're just kind of
Okay.
like staring off
It's
into
like
the
staring
distance.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Petition to call it the Avatar state.
Petition
I'm tapping
granted.
into the memories of the forefathers before me.
Gonna have to reject that. I feel like it might be
Taken?
yeah.
How about
By what, I
Avatar
wonder?
Country?
Avatar.
Like the blue people?
Province.
So
Milani
The
is blue.
Netflix country.
the day is yours,
Avatar the people.
or the night, whatever you want to call this.
Okay.
So before anyone else
Actually,
can be like,
you know the,
Lonnie, listen.
You know the on the overlay how it's got the trees and like the red sky and it's like everything's, it looks like
Looks
that.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did want to ask really quick about the vision. So when the water was boiling and then there was nothing left at the bottom of it, was there did I see something? Was there
Oh, like
like
at the bottom
an
of the sea?
object? Yeah, an object or
Mm-mm.
anything down there that looks significant?
A lot of dead sea life.
Yeah.
A lot of
bodies
bones.
and stuff. Okay. I just wasn't sure if there was like a sword or like a tomb that got revealed, but it's just like muddy, typical bottom of sea things.
You didn't see anything.
Mm-hmm. But okay. I just feel like it's important. Okay. So
It
then
very well may be.
No, I just feel like my instant urge is like we need to go there. Because of course we do. But before anyone can do anything, I just start spilling information like this has happened before many years ago.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah. And when it happened, there was the same phenomenon, the thick fog. But the sea was boiling. The fog isn't fog, it's steam. And the Faerie Sea was boiling. Is boiling? It was completely empty. There was nothing left. And I think it lasted for a while, a long time. It's sorry, I'm but the sky, I remember the sky being the same, and the moon, instead of a full eclipse, was just partial. Just a sliver was left, like a crescent. And I looked to Llewellyn,
Yeah. I don't know. Would I know anything now that it's being spelled out for me?
Uh,
I'll roll again. I'll
say you
use
can.
my inspo.
I'll say you can roll again. You don't need to use the inspiration unless you know you can use
Do I
it.
do it
You
with
can use it after the fact. Like if you roll, you
Okay.
can roll again and then yeah.
Just straight or with advantage?
This would basically be you getting advantage. The reroll.
Okay.
Question.
Ooh.
Oh, go ahead.
Nice.
Do that. I'll keep my question.
I'm gonna use the 8 just because
Okay. So
in case there
roll
is more information to be had.
So 25.
That's a good number.
That
It's the funniest number.
That's a better number.
25 was the DC.
25. Oh, yo.
Hey.
Woo!
That's a good use of an inspiration point. Not gonna lie to you.
Fucking big brain
Yeah,
moves, boy.
yeah.
Was the DC.
Freaking
So
big brain
Lou
moves.
no longer has
Frickin'
an
frick. We said
inspiration.
frick YouTube.
Frick.
Frick. What the frick frack snap? Sorry, continue.
Man, now I want a snack.
There are parts of Iffy's history that are not well known to the general public. And that is on purpose. That is intentional. Because if the general public knew, even though Iffy was on the side of the deities that wanted to preserve the people and the population of the planet, the creation that was there, if people knew about this, it would probably be bad. Maybe even full-on revolt against his followers.
Huh?
This is not information that you would likely to be willing to give to just anyone.
Okay.
So, with that said, much like in the confessionals,
Uh-oh.
I need everyone else to remove their headsets.
I don't like this. I'm in
I don't
danger.
like this. Chrissy,
Chrissy,
wake up.
wake up.
There's a deafen button. Can you tell if I'm deafened or not?
Oh, what's the signal for us to put him back on?
I'll just wave.
I'm doing this.
I don't.
Okay.
It doesn't show me that you.
It doesn't show?
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad. Oh, sorry. I hit the deafen button again. My bad. I'll just.
Yeah.
I'll just take that.
Yep.
Farewell. Well, let's do this.
Farewell.
Help me.
Tom's trying to see how well he can read lips now.
I believe in you.
So,
Right.
Jay. Llewellyn.
Yeah. Yeah.
As the world was created, a name of a deity that has been lost to time. You have no idea who it was. They were killed by some of the other deities, Iffy being one of them.
What?
And their heart was used as the fuel to create this world. It is the reason it is the reason that the oceans run red, because it is that deity's blood leaking out into the world.
Oh my god. Okay, this is shocking on two ends, of which is like, if he is super against killing his siblings
Mm-hmm.
or their siblings, I guess that is their like a main tenet is blood. Is it is your siblings, your people who you spill and share blood with, like.
Perhaps if he had a good reason for what they did. You don't know, though. What they
But I
stand.
know
what,
that this happened.
You know that it happened. It's in very, very highly protected texts. And you came across this one day in study.
Okay.
Maybe by accident. Maybe you weren't supposed to. But you found it and you kind of internalized it. But you never imagined that you would see anything like this. Like any kind of omen from those days. It just doesn't happen anymore. The event that Lonnie has to have been speaking of, like, it's not hundreds of years ago. That has to have been over a millennia. Easily.
So that I know what Lonnie's talking about, but I know the actual time frame.
Yeah. Because
Which would be
before people were put on this planet, in this world, before that, the world, the deities were a lot more primal, less refined, we'll say. So sometime between then and now, Iffy changed, and maybe it's because of this event that Iffy now takes the tenets that they do. Maybe it's a redemption kind of thing. You are not sure, though.
right. He was reborn, as one would say. Okay.
Maybe. But that is not information you would just readily give to
Yeah.
anyone. People of your
Because that would
party,
be bad.
maybe if you could
No.
make sure they weren't going to tell anybody.
No, I can't.
But that is dangerous information.
Yeah. So, sorry, I'm writing notes as I'm speaking.
Sure.
Cool. So, that would mean, so the thing that Lonnie is talking about correlates to what happened. To what happened when they killed the god and put its heart in.
Kind of. It would also.
Or was it an omen of it happening?
It was an omen of that happening. But this would
Okay.
also mean that, wide and large, the textbooks of when Iffy came into existence are wrong. It would indicate that he is much older.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So glad I learned to write without looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to call
I'm
everybody
gonna
back
have
now.
to fix this. Yeah, okay. Well, fuck, I guess. I know I'm not supposed to curse,
Uh-huh.
but still.
Uh-huh.
That's wild. Okay. Come back.
Are we good? We're good.
Come back.
Well, yeah,
Okay, great.
we've lost some people, but we're good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, is it Feywild?
Could be.
I mean, I came back and I heard it's wild. I'm like, well, how
Wild.
wild are we
It's
talking?
Feywild.
Are we
I get the
Not
dead?
that wild.
Yeah, like, do I need to cast Pass Without Trace? I was gonna do that anyway. But I mean, if it helps.
Do I need to bring in my backup character?
Not yet.
Oh no.
Not yet.
You don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. We'll see how the
No.
session
We're
is.
not
Great.
hitting that nail yet.
Don't
It's
sit
funny you
down.
say nail.
Hi.
Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
You're all
We have
gonna
re-
die.
We have returned.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead. I'm sorry.
We all have to
Ah.
make new characters. Only I'm prepared.
We got
Well,
TP boiled.
False information.
My dog decided right now was the perfect time to tip over a plant, a very large plant, and also eat about half of it, and then leave the other half of it scattered around the ground along with the dirt. Which my other dogs then started eating the dirt. So I had to. I didn't clean it all up before my mother came home
Yep.
because she would kill me
Yep.
in real life.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Mom aggro.
Unalive. She would unalive you in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did have a theory, a game theory.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
So-
My name is Matthew Patthew, and today we're gonna talk.
Um,
I hate it so much.
how,
Princess Peach's dress too long for video games? Let's find out.
How many
Yes.
planets are there that we can see in the sky? Like a moon and
Oh.
a sun.
Well, you see the moon and the sun. You don't see anything else.
Uh-huh.
There's no other planetary bodies. No other stars you can
stars.
see. No nothing.
Just wondering because like the three spheres
Mm-hmm.
conveniently would be like three planetary bodies of some sort,
You don't
and when they
see
put them all
anyone.
together in the way of a solar eclipse, that's all three of them, it would be the birth of Efi, who is the crescent moon, who was one of the first to be born by the three spheres.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
I mean, hey, you might be onto something.
That's a dope theory.
It's a really good theory.
What
I'll
I've
write
been
that
told
down.
is
completely wrong. Okay.
what I've been told is Josh definitely needs to like write this down, make his story.
Make notes.
That sounds
Figure
alright.
it
So you can see the moon. You can see the sun. You don't see any other planets or
Planetary
stars
bodies,
or
yeah.
anything. You see nothing. So if it's behind the sun, you have no idea.
I wonder if it's the planet that we're on. Is the third one.
Who knows?
Can't see it if you're standing on it.
Oh, you can. You just look down.
He was right beneath our noses the whole time.
We were
So-
living on the third sphere.
So what was the question that was asked before I was told stuff?
Is there a bathroom in the forest, Oregon?
Yeah, which way to the privy?
All around you, everywhere.
Oh god. Not if I have to use tree bark.
Did
Rub it up against.
Lonnie was asking Lou something, right? Or am I missing?
No. I had said all of that stuff, and then I said specifically that it was in the shape of a crescent moon when I saw it.
Okay, so I'm
And
taking
then I
I'm taking a little bit
directed
of
that
a
towards
I'm taking a little bit of a liberty here because of the gravity of what you have recollected, Llewellyn.
Mhm.
Okay.
You kind of point that out, and the look on Lou's face just drops.
She turns paler than before.
She goes pale. Like, she's already pale, but, like, there is no color left. If there was blood in her body, you're pretty sure it's gone now.
She needs a refill.
Like, paler.
I got it
like
on tap.
Paler than
Give her
pale. We're
Give her some
talking.
air.
We're talking like Keelakek scale pale.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I don't know why we all reacted so viscerally to that. We were like, oh my god.
And the
He's-
images we have.
He's wearing
Yeah,
he's wearing
dying.
clown makeup.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
wearing clown makeup.
exactly.
So
Which
yeah.
is paler than the human skin.
Exactly.
Everything okay there, Clue?
Yeah. I'm going to need a moment.
You changed accents. What the
I
fuck?
will return quickly. I'm gonna just drop my cape, my shield, my sword. I'm gonna grab my holy symbol, pull it, and drop it. And I'm just gonna walk into the forest for a bit.
I'm gonna call out, don't go too far. You will get lost.
Oh my god, I can't.
I don't think she's listening to you, Lou.
She disappears
I
into the
just,
fog.
I'm gonna yell back. I'll be back in a moment.
I'm gonna look over to Sab and say, don't like watch what she's doing, but make sure she can find her way back.
I have a question.
Right.
I don't know how far away she got before I would have been able to have done anything. I was going to like reach out and touch her shoulder and give her blessing of the trickster because she'll need it probably.
That's fine.
Thank
I
you.
will allow this.
No, wait, before you go, yes, of course,
I'm
take your
gonna-
lunchbox.
I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts because I'm worried about her.
You're worried?
Surface.
God.
Surface thoughts, Lou.
Yes, just surface.
Surface thoughts.
I just want to
Connect.
so yeah. Get more of the dark.
Surface thoughts would just be get away, connect.
Okay.
You're not gonna push deeper.
No.
Okay.
That's okay. That's fine. It was more like if there was more of an emergency thing. If she's just like connecting, that's fine. There's just a god thing going on that I don't understand. It was more like has there some drama going on? Has her existence been shaken to the very core? But connect is fine.
Okay.
Just gotta get back on that Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Searching, roaming, man.
Yeah.
We're deep in this forest.
You're gonna get
Bars
a
are low.
huge bill as soon as we get back
Oh,
into
yeah.
town. I'm
Those
telling
Yeah,
you.
man.
roaming data charges are
They
insane.
Hopefully,
just, yeah.
hopefully lose on that 5G shit. And as it's still up,
Yes. Before we get
what's
to
on
Lou and
Lonnie's mind?
switch targets.
Just because he's like, well, shit, I've cast it already.
Lonnie, surface thoughts.
Oh god, is Lou okay? She's just walked away, but she looks so faint, like she's gonna pass out. I wonder if I should follow her. I probably shouldn't follow her. I think she wants to be alone right now.
Oh, no, turn off.
Fair.
It's funny.
I thought that's what it would be, but I was like, let's just find out.
It's not gonna be, oh boy, here's the secrets to the thing.
No,
that's
it was
glowing on my
more.
neck."
It was more like if you had intentionally triggered her, is what I was kind of.
My
Yeah.
evil plan.
I don't know what these runes are.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're a lock keeping something at bay and slowly unfurling.
I'm making notes. Don't worry.
Okay.
But I've got to make a note with what Tom knows and make a note with what Tinder does, so that way I don't
Overlap.
cross the streets.
Yeah. So, Llewellyn.
Okay.
You walk into the forest, into the fog, you
okay.
disappear.
I think you can tell me if this won't happen, but I think this is one of those things that would like drop any pretense of not being a human being and just go, I know what I have, I'm gonna use it all, so I just want to like proc everything that I have to like try to connect with Iffy.
Okay.
Like I will do the necrotic shroud. I will like just like open every door that I have. Like I want the glow that comes from it. Like the chain of carnage. If I have to use up all my spell slots to do this, I will do it.
To create like a direct connection with a...
Yeah. Even if I don't, I assume there is gonna be some sort of like cloud of blood or some sort of like shining red beacon of something's going on. But I'm gonna do it anyway, especially since I'm doing Necrotic Shroud, which is just gonna happen. Like
Okay.
I will empty myself out for the day, if that's what it takes.
Okay.
Oh shit, you guys are gonna see that. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I said it. It's happening. I didn't
So
think about how you guys have eyes.
Grenade!
So you begin doing this.
Okay.
Do you just start screaming?
No. It's
Oh.
like a
You-
humming, chesty chant.
You guys would hear that.
And then
Terrifying.
Well,
Terrifying.
Mongolian throat singing. I get it.
and then just the bleeding myself, and then the
Mhm.
like chains of carnage that appear,
Yeah.
the all that stuff. Like you see, I assume, I don't know how thick the fog is.
It's very
But-
thick.
In the like sky
Reese's.
or whatever you see like rays that look like chains connecting to the sky. Like a shroud of like bright light that's just, it's a beacon essentially. And down would come like a ray of like white.
Also,
would just
just
strike
what
the
we
ground.
want when we're trying to not attract attention.
I gotta
Okay.
do something.
So you're gonna spend literally every resource you have.
Everything. Yep. I
I
At
am
the
want
very
you-
beginning of the day,
using it
I
now.
see no downsides to this.
I want you to roll a d20.
Okay.
The higher, the better.
In the
Oh,
tower?
What a name! Chain of Carnage. What a name!
You can
Do I do
roll
it
it
in the
You
tower?
can roll it in the tower
Okay.
if you want. The higher, the better on this. Okay. What is your intent? Just to be seen? Do you want to have a conversation? What are you trying
I want
to do?
I want to one, be seen and have an actual conversation, like a, not the like feeling that kind of stuff, just like a straight up conversation. Because I'm like not that high, like high level, I know that, but if I am like just dropping everything to talk, I want to like be able to have a conversation.
Okay. So as you are pouring everything you have into this, those of you who are off in the distance, Lonnie's gone maybe 60 feet. Or not Lonnie, Llewellyn, sorry. Llewellyn has gone maybe 60 feet. And in that space of time, you can begin to hear this hum, this chanting. You start to see like lights flashing as Lou is casting spells, as like the chains reach out to these like spectral bloody chains reach out towards the sky, and Llewellyn also begins to like float up off the ground, so like they're above the fog now, above this, what is technically steam, we're gonna call it fog, but above this layer of fog, and you can see their eyes like light up this bright red color. Llewellyn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm about to die, boys. It was a good run. I'm gonna make my character.
Imagine. I turn to
Your god
Llewellyn.
does-
I go. You know, I saw a crescent moon. Llewellyn turns white, runs off into the woods, and dies.
Your god does not like to be contacted. Like,
No,
why are you sending
they
me? Why are you
don't.
calling me? Send me a text. Who calls
They
me?
are a text and email god only.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Christmas
could have
cards
been
on
an email.
occasion.
We
Llewellyn,
do have a druid.
so Sap like is like getting up in towards that area, and like they start seeing what's going on, and Sap just kind of like looks back towards Draxan and was like, the hell do I do with this, you know? And then the chains lash out, or rather back in. Llewellyn,
Yeah.
you take 15 points of damage as the chains, one of the chains specifically, as you're floating there, like reaching out, one of the chains snaps back across your back. You reel back in pain. And then the other one, I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
The rest of you have no idea what's happening.
Just hitting O's tonight, boys. That has a different connotation.
The other
Can I
one,
call Sap back?
you can, yes. The other one, the other chain lashes down. You take another 13 points of damage. And as they lash down, they start pulling you to the ground, kind of like on your back, prone, and you're held there, looking up at the sky.
Okay.
And you hear in your head,
Yeah.
it's very soft. It's not like a booming voice. It's not like,
Okay.
it's just, it's almost as if you were talking to yourself, but you know it's not. You hear, penance must be paid for the forbidden knowledge.
Fuck me. Sorry, I know, but this is bad.
I mean, you can stop asking.
Can I?
The chains ratchet at you again once more. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I have the thing.
What thing?
What does that do?
What thing?
Jester's Blessing of the Trickster.
Oh, that's stealth checks.
You mean
right?
Demille's pressing us?
It's for stealth check, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But
Blessing of the
okay,
Trickster
can
is
I
for
not
stealth
see?
checks.
Can I see her failing these saving throws?
You can see that the chains.
It's in the sky.
you can see that the chains that I think you've used this before. Chains of Carnage. You've used it before
No,
during.
never used any of them before.
During the fight. There was okay. I thought you used it once.
That was Mata.
That was Mata.
Oh, that was Mata. Okay, yeah, it wouldn't have seen it anyway. There are these spectral bloody chains that are just like wrapped around Lou, pulling her to the ground.
This is what connecting means.
Yeah.
I am fighting toward up.
You're trying to go up, but these chains are pulling you back down, and
My wings ain't doing shit.
they're grinding you basically into the ground. So go ahead and make another Constitution
Have
saving
you
throw.
gone from? Sorry, just curiosity. Have you gone from humming to like screaming in pain or anything, or is
Yeah.
it still?
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I'm running.
it's-
I was gonna say, as soon as it sounds
Yeah.
like something terrible is happening, I'm running. There's a humming.
It's-
Sure.
It's less screaming in pain and more of the like screaming in I'm not getting the thing I want. You know?
Yeah, but
You're
you,
throwing a
Oh, agony.
tantrum.
It-
Yeah,
Gotcha.
the humming was making
Mhm.
sense. Screaming is not.
Give me another saving throw.
Okay. Can I get Demille's thing though?
What?
No, you do your thing. You do your
Okay.
thing. You do your thing.
So as this is happening, the rest of you You take
Fucking
another.
hell.
You take another.
Helm's
20
ever watchful eye. Helm's ever watchful eye.
How far away are you again?
24 points of
60
damage.
feet.
What does Helm's
Okay.
ever watchful eye do?
Never mind. But it would have. Basically, I use my reaction whenever I see somebody fail a saving throw. I get to roll a d20, and if I roll a
Oh, that's
16 or
nice.
higher, Helm will intervene, or Nador will intervene, and allow the target to succeed. But I rolled a 4, so
Dang.
sorry, homie.
Dang.
But no. How far away were you? Sorry.
Oh
60
right, I
feet.
was actually kind of far. Never mind, not even in range.
Did you add the
I
last
think-
damage I told you? It was 24 points.
Hold on. 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24. Jesus Christ. Should we start? I mean,
Josh,
Nador.
Josh, did that second con roll happen after we started moving towards them, or is that before we started on?
The second one or the third? The last one.
The last one, sorry.
The last one would have been right before
'Cause
you
I
all
would've
started moving.
Okay, that's fine.
I was gonna say I started screaming once I failed the second one. 'Cause I'm like, give me the stuff.
I think we should do something.
Oh, I'm
I
already
mean,
gone.
yeah. Lonnie and Tindra are heading
You,
that.
Oh,
yeah, you
well,
said
I guess
you've never seen
we're going.
Tindra move with purpose before.
All right, well, I guess we're going. Yeah, I guess we're all going.
Okay,
Upon
so
seeing Tindra and
is
Actually,
Draxan
hold
going that
hold
way?
the phone.
Draxan's kind of holding back. Okay.
Draxan said, nah, this ain't right.
What's up, Tindra?
Nothing. I thought my Misty Step was 60 feet. It's not. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
It's fine.
Okay.
But Misty Step will get you 30, and your run will get you 30.
Yeah, but I
So,
can just dash.
As you all,
I
as you
get,
all
get
are,
60 and keep
as
us
you-
keep us well.
as you're all
responsible.
running towards that, to get over there.
I have a quick
Llewellyn.
question.
Yes.
Before, if there is another chain that I have to go against, can I just pop and chug all 6 vials of blood that I have?
They are rather stale now.
Jesus. You're gonna look like
Ew,
a
I mean, that's
stale
all I got.
blood? Oh god, it's gotta taste like Fanta by now.
It's not good. It's not great.
That's a 0.
Tastes
So-
like a monster
zero.
I need to
So,
drink.
so you begin to chug these blood vials. Like you've got these chains pulling you down into the ground. And Lonnie and Tindra, at this point, you guys can see. I think Demille, you said you were running that way too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
running.
the three of you, you're running this direction, and you can see like Llewellyn is fumbling with these vials and trying to drink them. But if you've ever seen the movie Constantine, where the guy in the convenience store is trying to drink alcohol, but it's just not going down, that's what's happening here. The blood is just pooling up in Lou's mouth. She can't swallow it, and she's starting to panic.
Well, that's weird.
I'm as soon as I get to her, springing into whatever the hell's going on here and seeing if I can pull her out.
I
or
don't
away.
know if you want to do that.
You can try. You
Yep.
can make.
I assume I'm.
Go ahead.
I was
Using
gonna say I assume I'm only screams and I can't say words.
at this point, yeah.
Now you're gurgling
It's
with
okay.
blood
more
in your
gurgles.
mouth too.
In,
So
in
just-
your
sorry, just-
in your head, Lou,
Okay.
you're hearing that same statement over and over and over.
Okay. I
Don't
just want to
know.
yell back. Just talk to me. I want to help. Let me help, please.
Roll another d20 in the tower.
Just so we can kind of get a
In the
view
tab.
on
Okay,
things.
okay.
Sorry, is it that you mentioned obviously these chains and stuff? Are there chains that are pulling her up and chains that are holding her down, or is
No,
these chains
it's
just holding her down?
just pulling her down. But they're like
Okay.
spectral bloody chains, and they're coming from Lou.
Well, that's powerful. That's deep, man.
Well, I told y'all I would be right back.
Llewellyn. As
Well,
the
I said
rest-
I would be back.
Actually, it's more of
not as a
more
new
of-
character.
more of everyone else rather. than Lou. Lou, you're like full on panic mode at this point, and you're trying desperately. The chains go slack, but Lou's body is like pressed on the ground, stiff as a board, completely flat. And you can see, T-pose on the ground. You can see that aura, that necrotic aura that Llewellyn has. It's shifting to this crimson blood color. It's almost indistinguishable from the sky.
Am I getting the
Not a
feeling
bad
that
dad.
am I getting the feeling that she's like unconscious or dying?
She was very close.
All right, I'm gonna slide, do superhero cool sliding right in front of her, and then I'm gonna. So she's got the blood right in her mouth as it stands, right? I'm gonna slap that shit out of her mouth,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cut myself and give her some fresh juju beans.
It doesn't go down.
Oh, well, there's two ways I can do this. One is not going to be as nice. Let me just read
Part of
the
this is
spell.
nice.
Let me just
Llewellyn,
read the
Idea.
spell for a
the
second.
repeating of penance must be paid stops.
Okay.
Why? Why? That's it. That's all you hear. It's a response to what you said.
I assume Tom can go. 'Cause I'm just
This sounds important. I can wait.
I mean I'm just gonna respond with remembering what I said and then what they said and then figuring out how to panicked Lou would talk. I guess
You're
I
cutting out.
want to know the same thing. Why? If I am your penance, then I want to know why. Because I assume their whole thing about protecting people is because of that, you know?
You are not my penance.
Then what is? I want to know how to help.
You can feel confusion. It's not often that individuals try to give themselves over like wholly to a deity. Not like this.
I'll do it. What do I got to lose? I'm just saying, I'd be perfect for a cult.
You are a cult.
You are a cult. You're a one-man
Exactly.
cult.
I'm a one-man cult. I hand out pamphlets and chocolate. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Roll another d20.
That was
Before she-
supposed to be internal.
Before she
Yes.
does that one, then can I do my action?
It's
Just
not
'cause it
it's
might
not a
affect-
saving throw, but yeah, you can take an action here. Anybody who wants to do anything at this point, like Lou is kind of calmed down. Still, like, her body is wrecked.
Yeah. I was going. Is the Lani is like right next to Llewellyn as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is Demille.
Tinder's
Demille's
just-
right there, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey.
Demille's got less hit points, so unfortunately, I'm going to turn to Delani and just be like, "I'm really sorry." Grab her arm. Say, "Miseri," and he's going to pump. He's going to take life force from Lani and give it to Llewellyn.
You know, I could just cast Healing Word.
Tinder
guys.
Tinder's
Fine.
doing his
So how
saving.
does that work? How does that spell work?
So you must do a Constitution saving throw,
Okay,
or you
so
can choose to obviously fail it if you want to, but you don't have to.
I'm gonna choose to fail. Okay,
Yep.
that's important. Okay,
So you take
I
1d6.
I have an 18 to con. I would have to choose to fail for it to work, I feel.
Yeah, probably. So I think you just do that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's blank.
so is that the amount of damage that Lonnie takes?
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so Lonnie, you take a
When-
single point of necrotic damage.
You're
And then-
welcome. And then that goes. So.
Because I'm willing, would he be able to do more than
No, the damage is just weird.
I mean, I
a
guess.
blood only?
I will say in this instance, because you are willing, that can be max.
Okay. And then a.
Jamil's like, what the fuck?
I'm just like, what is
Sorry.
going on?
I mean, the way that this spell's working is literally like.
blood transfusion.
Pretty much, I'm like tainting your soul to do it. So your soul's currently going through a trauma, and then I can then directly transfer that to a creature within 5 feet of the target, which is Lani. And as Lani is right next to Llewellyn, she can get those free necrotic damage. So free of that 6 necrotic damage as hit points.
What spell is that?
In misery,
Misery.
Misery.
in the capacitor list.
D6 necrotic damage.
Same
So the
difference.
spell ends the target if. Okay. Okay. Regains hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage. Okay. Okay. Llewellyn,
Okay.
you gain back 3 hit points.
Awesome. That helps a lot.
And
Because
it's-
it's not like nice healing magic, Tindra thinks that this will help you a lot better.
And as
That's fair.
as soon as you gain those hit points, the conversation that you were having, what little of a conversation it was, is over. The connection severs, and you are left laying on the forest floor, staring up at your allies. And that is where we'll call the session.
Sheesh.
Someone's got some
Sheesh.
explaining to do.
I don't have to explain shit.
You don't have to.
That's where we're gonna call the session.
I'm excited.
And we're gonna roll right into confessionals.
Yeah.
So So we're gonna go right with oh man, KP Killicack, how's it going? Ooh, great session, KP, great, awesome. Lonnie, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good. Rough start, but a lot's happened.
Yeah, we had awkward family dinner / reunion, and since then it has gotten further and further downhill to the point where we're at rock bottom and just coasting. um, but no, it's it's neat. It's neat to learn new things. It's also terrifying because we're learning stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you using
The
that
fear,
as
the
like a
fear,
stress ball?
yeah, the fear of the unknown turns into the fear of the known.
Yeah. Real fast.
And yeah, no, it's interesting. I like to see what's going on, like being able to tap into history and memories or something like that. It's not something that I anticipated being able to do, but it's really neat.
There is a thing that is happening with that 100%.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, really?
yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah, man, it's just
I didn't
a weird
notice.
side effect of having this tattoo on your back. I don't know.
I guess.
That's
I
so
mean, I
weird.
guess
Man.
it's funny that I've not used it up till this point, but yeah, seeing Lou go into a ghostly pale complexion running off into the woods. My first thought was, oh, she's gonna go, herself out in the woods. So I was just waiting for
Mhm.
any noise that and like looking at everyone else to see what they're hearing. So if I don't hear something, I can react. So as soon as I was there, I was like, okay, might get bludgeoned to death by her weird whips and chains.
Yeah.
But so I was anticipating damage. So Tindra doing exactly what I was thinking of doing is really telling. And then on top of that, being able to do a spell that indirectly also does kind of what I wanted to do
Mhm.
was cool, because it was kind of like that moment of like synergy. Like I didn't have to say anything to him, and I felt like he didn't have to say anything to me. I
Yeah.
was just going with it, and so like I wasn't gonna fight it. I know Demille doesn't like that very much. He's like, "Why are you running towards this? What are you doing? This
Yeah.
is not good." And also stop. What is going on? But Demille's just gonna have to deal with it. I'm a rebel.
You are a rebel. And speaking of things being rebelled against, Demille, let's talk to you.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
What's going on?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm sure Demille has feelings about the events of the past couple of days.
He does. And I guess we're jumping on the very last thing that happened. He's he is a little not sad. He's not annoyed or anything. He is empathizing with Lou. At the moment, he wasn't telling people not to interfere because, oh, it could be dangerous. Oh, it's unsafe. He knew that she was trying to interact with her god, and he wasn't going over there to stop it.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to go over there and try and help her keep that connection for as long as possible, whether it meant through casting Helms of her Waltz for Eye and trying to keep her from taking damage from Constitution throws.
Yeah.
He didn't want to heal her just yet because he wasn't sure what would happen if that happened.
Right.
He was just gonna wait until she stopped breathing or something. Then he would. But he didn't want her to lose that connection, and yeah, he's kind of, if she wakes up and she's upset, he'll totally understand.
Yeah.
Because he would be too. So he's like, man, that's why I said we shouldn't have done anything, because I wanted to maybe help her. She wants answers. Let's try and help her get those answers.
Right.
But alas, a thing happened. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
And he had nothing to do with it. So he's just like, well, oops.
Oops. Yeah.
Other than that, he's vibing. He's actually green. I actually type at some point that Demille, being in the Feywild's current, or where the veil is thinnest,
Yeah.
he's currently spring. He's actually extremely happy.
Cool.
He doesn't know why,
Yeah, of
but
course.
he is extremely happy. He's eating good berries. He's eating neon food. You know, he is having the time of his life. This not gonna put a damper on it necessarily. he's just really empathizing with Lee right now. He's like, oh, I wish I could have helped you keep the connection. Oh well, next time.
Yeah.
And they will have a conversation about Lonnie's tattoo thing, but that's for another time.
That's for next session. Alrighty. Well, thank you. Tindra.
Hope.
Thoughts? Complaints? Concerns? I know. It's difficult.
Yeah, Draxan's family are weird. But, you know, tolerable, I guess. Lani, I need to see unclothed. And yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna unsolve that puzzle. And then then that whole
the whole
connect went well.
Llewellyn situation. Yeah, I mean it went super well, I thought.
Yeah. I mean Tindra, you know, he knows her powers well enough to know that if she's taking blood, it's used to enhance her abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that she wasn't able to alert Tindra to the fact that this conversation wasn't potentially going well. So
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. And then especially when he then couldn't get any down because he was originally thinking, it's just bad juju. I'll give her better juju because my juju is the best juju. My juju's sacred. As all wizard D&D players know.
I mean,
we don't like bleeding.
It's so old though.
I mean, that's just ageist.
You're right.
Exactly right. So and then he obviously had to use his book of nasty spells, and hopefully Ladi's soul is going to be okay.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
But yeah, it's going well. I just can't wait to sort of work out all the mysteries that are coming.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot
of stuff unraveling kind of all at the same time.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Llewellyn.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, you had
Yeah, what's up?
You had an eventful morning.
I had a pretty chill coasting
Yeah,
session, I
it was
think. I
just
think I
like
just coasted
straight
kind of
through,
under the
yeah.
radar.
Yeah, it was pretty good, you know?
Yeah,
Some
right up
good
until that end bit.
berries and some mushrooms, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Acorns, top tier.
Great. Yeah.
And then I tried to talk to my god and it rejected me in every way that mattered.
I mean, you know, it happens to the best of us.
Got bad dads. I'm gonna be honest with you. Got bad dads,
I mean,
bad
look,
moms.
It's literally just don't meet your heroes, right?
I mean, yeah, but when you're like in a cult with your hero, you know, you kind of gotta.
I mean,
it's a little bit hard.
It's difficult, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Lou thought I'm gonna just coast for like I don't know anything. Empty head.
Mm-hmm.
Head empty, no thoughts, one peanut.
Now
they were like, I'm cool with this.
Now you have a problem.
Now I have a problem, which is I do have forbidden knowledge that I did in fact not want to use. I knew about this knowledge and still accepted it. So I didn't care.
Yeah.
Like I think in Lou's entirety, I think they are fully willing to be like, if you need an avatar and something needs to die for you to come to this earth, I'm fine with that. I think there is a weird connection that Lou made to iffy that nothing can break.
Yeah.
I think they can be shocked and a little scared, but ultimately just want to help. And that's what's happening here, which is, what do you need from me to help you do what you're trying to do? They're real mad.
I can't imagine why.
They're real pissed because they just dropped everything they have to talk to their god, and their god said no, and now they got Stockholm syndrome.
I mean, it happens to the best of us. You know,
I mean,
it's
I
hard.
guess
It's hard not to fall in love with certain figures. You know,
it really is. It's very difficult.
I understand.
But I think that they're not mad as much as they are upset that they couldn't do the thing they set out to do. Because thus far they have been what they have tried to be what a paladin is supposed to be, a blood paladin is supposed to be. And
Yeah.
this is not it. And this isn't going to sway them from anything.
Right.
In fact, it might strengthen
it.
their resolve
Maybe that's why.
in anything.
Maybe that's why, if he did it that way.
Maybe. Like that is what I'm hoping for. I'm also terrified at what everyone else is going to think, because thus far I've been pretending that I'm a human being.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't used any of my ASMR stuff. I
Mhm.
haven't done anything. Now I got bloody wings, glowing eyes, loose bright hair that's
Wh-
basically light,
Whips and chains.
whips and chains. I look like a dominatrix, but like
I'm here
for
for
the
it.
gods, you know? So we'll see how that goes. I hope nobody hates me.
Well, speaking of people hating people, Draxan.
Why is that my intro?
Because you thought your family would just absolutely hate Keelikek.
I didn't think. I assumed they would hate Keelikek.
I mean, you were the one that brought it up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there was you got to meet back up with your family.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
And that went about as well as a Furbolg reunion could go.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Yeah. It was,
Everybody else thought it was weird.
yeah, I
It was
mean,
very normal.
yeah, it's a normal family gathering. There's nothing strange going on. People throw rocks at each other. It's no big deal. And then some other stuff happened.
And then some other things happened.
Yeah. So you know there's a dragon in the area, at least one.
There's at least one.
Yeah.
I
There's
saw a footprint.
signs maybe that there's another, but then, you know, Lonnie says that the fog's not fog, it's steam, so that kind of contradicts the whole fog thing from the other dragon. So you're not sure.
There's a lot of things going on.
There's a lot happening all at once. It all kind of boiled up to a point.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Well, I mean, I have been counting the days down till the eclipse, and it just happened to be while you guys were next to the sea. So I thought that was a nice coincidence.
It certainly was a coincidence and an event that is happening currently.
Yeah. So what is Draxan feeling? I know Draxan didn't get closer to Llewellyn when everything was happening.
Nope, no, you did not.
Why?
Because it's magical and or religious things, and that's not something he knows about. But that's stuff that the other three do know about. So he's going to let them deal with the things that they are good at and he is not good at. And is just going to stay out of the way, essentially. To not slow them down in being able to help.
You felt the best way to help was to not try.
was to not do anything that would make things worse
Yeah, yeah,
or
of
be
course.
in the way. So he's just staying out of the way
Okay.
with Tomb and Sap in the back.
Yeah. All right. Well, any other thoughts?
I hope Sap is a really high level druid.
I guess we'll
It has at least 6 level spells.
guess we'll find out soon. Why specifically 6th level?
Because those are good. That's higher than anything we got.
I mean, sure. Okay.
I don't know what a druid spell list looks like because I've never played one.
It's pretty
But
cool.
I know Revivify is at least 3rd level because
Mhm.
I've played a paladin and a cleric before. So,
Yeah.
But druids are very Healy oriented spell wise. So
Can be. All right. Well, yeah. So, we're gonna head out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks to all my wonderful players that actually showed up. Looking at you, KP.
Whoa, that's
Wow.
some shade there.
Right?
Ouch.
It's fine. Anyway, um,
Got him.
got him. Thanks everybody. I know we had some issues with the stream, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate it. If you liked any of the music you heard during the stream, you just we have a little thing for adventure music down in the doobly doo. It links to their Patreon. You can get all their tracks. They've got over 90 now of all variety of genres and all kinds of cool stuff. So go check them out. It helps us out. It helps them out, and we really appreciate it. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Come back. Or don't. You know.
It's my
We love-
birthday on Thursday. You come back on Friday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, do come back.
Are we
You know.
sure?
You
Are we
know.
sure we want them to come back?
Come back if you want us to be.
It's your birthday next Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, they gotta come back then.
Ooh.
That'd be 25, yo.
25. Oh
Might-
man.